Hello and welcome to sportingways.com. My name's Thomas Rooney, I'm joined by Peter South once again. We're going to start by looking back at the Premier League results from the most recent weekend. So we'll just go for each fixture, just giving a couple of thoughts on each game. Start with Arsenal 1, Everton 0. The Gunners got the result they needed, 3 points, maybe on Everton sort of keep losing by the odd goal.
Yeah, it was a very drab game, but it was lit up by a piece of Van Persie magic, wasn't it? The goal was the technique, taking the way it dropped and the volley. I mean, he's shown he can do it before, and it was an outstanding goal and proved to be the difference in the end.
As he has done many times this season. Bolton 1, Villa 2. First away win of the season for Villa, and Bolton's problems just continue. Yeah, especially at home, they've been horrific.
they don't. Every week we say they've got to start getting better results. They don't prove, but Franz McLeish needed that win, and say first away win on the road.
Pleased for him actually.
Yeah, he does. As we said, got a bit of unfair criticism. So yeah, it'd be good for us to win that win.
Liverpool 1, QPR 0. Again, sort of similar to Arsenal, really got the 3 points, but would have been like to be more comfortable. They had plenty of chances. If you look at they drew with Swansea, drew with Norwich, beating QPR 1-0. So many chances in those games, but in this game they did actually get the goal. Which was
they showed a bit of steel, which is what they needed to do. Also, we've highlighted in recent weeks when you're near the top, you've got to keep winning if that's by a scrappy odd goal and so be it. And they did that, and they counted Luis Suarez again to get the goods for them. He did just that.
And Manchester United 4, Wolves 1. Man U scored some goals. Finally stopped talking about them winning 1-0.
Ruined our statistics, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think we predicted that one a little bit. It was going to happen, and typical for United after the European disappointment to hit back like that.
Yes, very good backlash for them. They looked sharper than ever. I still worry about their midfield, but maybe they'll buy in January. But they did look sharp. But then again, Wolves did look very lacklustre, I must say.
Norwich 4, Newcastle 2. We talked about this one for about 20 minutes, if that's all right. It was a fantastic result for us. I mean, I thought we played really, really well. I enjoyed watching it. Don't know if you've seen anything, but I wonder what you thought of that one.
It had the feeling of almost a defining moment for both sides in the terms of Newcastle. Okay, you can forgive them losing a couple of games in a row to calibre teams, but you felt they had to get back on track. Norwich, they're coming up with a bigger side, which they had a chance to beat, but no one backed them. So it was a real big moment for both sides in each different ways.
Yeah, massive result for us, I think. Swansea 2, Fulham 0. Similarly for Swansea, similar result to Norwich, really. An important home win.
Yeah, I think they'll be very happy with that win. Fulham, you worry. I mean, Bobby Moore was left out of the entire squad, wasn't he? He didn't get nowhere near the pitch, and so you'd like to hope they'd resolve that issue. But I mean, don't take anything away from Swansea's win. It was a real good win for them.
I think Danny Graham said it was a must win for them, and I think that's right.
Yeah,
those sort of games they've got to win, haven't they?
And he's been a good buy since he moved from Watford.
Yeah, he's doing well. West Brom 1, Wigan 2.
Ooh.
Wigan have now won the last 2 away games, so that's another big 3 points for them. And West Brom, that's a game they would have seen as a home backer, really.
But I think most teams going to game against Wigan thinking, we're
presuming they're going to win, yeah.
But you know what, Wigan, you've got to give them credit. They've shown a bit of fight and they've done very well. And they've another 2-1 win, they're getting points and they've moved closer to getting out of the relegation zone.
Okay, move on to Sunday's results. Stoke 2, Tottenham 1. Obviously, Pete is a Spurs fan, as we've mentioned before. It's a funny old game, wasn't it? I don't know, Stoke, there's lots of incident, entertaining and stuff, but eventually Stoke got the win.
It was a real game of two halves, that one, yeah. Stoke, to be fair, we couldn't deal with their set pieces. When you go to Stoke that you need to deal with their set pieces, but we couldn't. Crouch looked better than I've ever seen him play. Second half we obviously got back into it, but refereeing decision cost us in the end, but you can't grow up, you've got to move on now.
You've just got to get on, another unbeaten run has got to be the aim.
Exactly, as much as I do really disagree with the refereeing decisions, you've got to put it out, it's done now.
Sunderland 2, Blackburn 1. The O'Neill effect in this one, they're 1-0 down, then hit back to win 2-1.
Yeah.
Perfect start for him in a game they really had to win because they're both obviously down there.
Yeah, definitely big win for O'Neill. I mean, the Seb Larsson free kick, he said in the papers he wanted to make amends for his missed penalty that sort of almost started the collapse against Wolves. So it's always, especially with Martin O'Neill, he's got this way of sort of bringing up his teams, and it's always a new manager effect, isn't it?
And then on Monday evening, Chelsea 2, Manchester City 1. First Premier League defeat of the season for City. Chelsea will be really happy with that result, and they'll feel like they're back in business after recent weeks.
Yes, definitely. It looked, it was a real moment for them. They looked so much sharper and solid. You've never seen them. After rebuking City's attack in the first 20 minutes, they really grew into the game and gave them a real good hiding in the end. So that was a real big win from Andre Villas-Boas. Looked very happy afterwards.
He did, and the classic example of scoring too early for Manchester City.
Exactly. They ran out of steam a bit, didn't they?